Clarkson's farm star Kaleb Cooper warns of difficult season ahead for Diddley Squat. Clarkson's farm star Kaleb Cooper has hinted at a challenging season ahead for the Diddley Squat team. Cooper stars in the Prime Video docuseries, which follows Jeremy Clarkson as he ventures into managing his own 1,000-acre farm in Oxfordshire with the help of farm manager Kaleb, land agent Charlie Ireland, head of security Gerald Cooper, and partner Lisa Hogan. Throughout the latest third series, they face the loss of cherished animals, bureaucratic battles with the local council, and the unexpected popularity of their farm shop, presenting ongoing challenges for the team. And now Cooper has hinted that there are more challenges ahead given the recent wet summer weather. Posting an update on Monday night, he told his Instagram followers, "I can sense this being an interesting and difficult season. We really don't need this rain in July after the winter we had," he added, alongside a facepalm emoji. The weather conditions in Oxfordshire, where the farm is located, haven't been ideal recently, with rain ravaging the area. Cooper's post comes after an aerial shot of the farm was shared on social media last month, which warned they were facing a rough year. However, recent weather conditions have severely impacted their planting and crop maintenance efforts. The farmer highlighted this ongoing issue while providing an update on operations at the Chipping Norton farm this week. Diddley Squat's official Instagram account shared, "All that seed sowed, drowned with the constant rain." During the latest installment of the show, Clarkson also shared the financial impact the wet weather had on the farm. He shared on the Prime Video series, "I'll tell you something else as well. If I hadn't farmed the unfarmed, we'd be in trouble. The other thing as well is that, again, I'm in the fortunate position of having other income streams. But if you're a normal farmer and this is your full-time and only job, you get 2 years where you don't make any money, you're screwed. Because of the fluctuations we saw in the price of wheat and the price of fertilizer, you don't know where you are. It's going to be rough," admits Kaleb Cooper as he opens up about difficult Clarkson's Farm Series 4. Storylines have so far included disagreements with the council, the farm shop becoming too popular, and the deaths of animals. However, spots of torrential rain have wreaked utter havoc on the farm, as it severely impacted their ability to plant and sustain crops. The farmer warned it will be a difficult watch as they have had a rough time filming the show. A young farm worker from Chipping Norton who forms a double act with Jeremy on screen. He's later promoted to farm manager in Series 3, specialist in the construction and maintenance of dry stone walls, and the farm's head of security. Of no relation to Kaleb, he was inside one of the high tractors as he tried to maneuver the machinery on the slippery ground. Although he said it may not be open until 2025, he got behind the unfinished bar to serve pints to punters watching the final Euros game in a surprise move. Kaleb Cooper's wife-to-be Taya has made her first public statement since the couple announced their engagement, with the pair set to walk down the aisle this year. The young farmer has announced he will be releasing a new book, dedicating it to someone who was a huge part of his life. One of TV's most beloved farmers who rose to prominence on Jeremy Clarkson's show Clarkson's Farm has sparked concerns amongst fans after posting a photo of himself in hospital. Kaleb Cooper has sparked health concerns after he shared a photo from a hospital ward. The Clarkson's Farm star did not reveal why he was in hospital. The 26-year-old farmer has received an influx of supportive messages from troubled followers. Kaleb Cooper, a star of Clarkson's Farm, a prime show looking at life on Jeremy Clarkson's Diddley Squat farm, has revealed he's written a third book ahead of new series. Clarkson's Farm Kaleb Cooper shares farming nightmare as he makes huge admission. Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper has shared a candid insight into Diddley Squat as he posted a video to fans. Clarkson's Farm Kaleb Cooper shares farming nightmare as he makes huge admission. Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper has shared a candid insight into Diddley Squat as he posted a video to fans. Kaleb Cooper is preparing for the harvest at Diddley Squat Farm, but doesn't appear to be enjoying the preparations. He took to his Instagram stories to post a picture to his 2.7 million followers that showed the harvesting machine with what appeared to be sodden wheat sitting outside it with some still stuck to the blades. He captioned it, "This isn't fun, I must admit." Kaleb appears to be cleaning out the harvester in advance of putting it to work on this season's crops. Clarkson's farm. Kaleb Cooper shares farming nightmare as he makes huge admission. Clarkson's farm star Kaleb Cooper has shared a candid insight into diddly squat as he posted a video to fans. 058. Kaleb Cooper is preparing for the harvest at Diddly Squat Farm, but doesn't appear to be enjoying the preparations. He took to his Instagram stories to post a picture to his 2.7 million followers that showed the harvesting machine with what appeared to be sodden wheat sitting outside it with some still stuck to the blades. He captioned it, "This isn't fun, I must admit." Kaleb appears to be cleaning out the harvester in advance of putting it to work on this season's crops. Traditionally, the harvest starts in mid-July and to mid-September, with the majority completed in August, but weather conditions can affect this. Kaleb has been busying himself waiting for the crops to be ready by rebaling straw into smaller bales. Last week he shared an image of the small bales being put through the baling machine. He told his followers, "Got bored waiting for harvest to start, so thought I would go rebale some round bale straw bales into small bales." Unfortunately for Kaleb and farm owner Jeremy Clarkson, the massive amounts of recent rainfall are predicted to affect this year's harvest. Kaleb took to his Instagram stories on Tuesday to lament the weather. "I can sense this being an interesting and difficult season. We really don't need this rain after the summer we have had," he wrote. His remark came after the BBC issued a severe weather warning for England. Outbreaks of rain, heavy at times with a risk of thunder, are expected to develop later on Monday afternoon, then move northwards through the evening and overnight. Immediate action is advised, they warned. The Met Office ominously advised that property owners should check whether flooding in their area is likely and prepare an emergency flood kit. A video posted to the Hawkstone Instagram page showed Kaleb lovingly petting the animals as they run around their pen and introducing them as Maple and Hazel. "Hopefully they're pregnant," he said, crossing his fingers. Asked how many piglets they would both have, he admitted he was hoping for 12 from each, saying it would be amazing. Clarkson's farm star warns Diddly Squat might be in for interesting and difficult season. Clarkson's farm star Kaleb Cooper has warned fans that Diddly Squat might be facing a difficult season ahead. Cooper has been working hard with the Grand Tour's Jeremy Clarkson to build up Diddly Squat together on their Amazon Prime show since bursting onto the streaming service in 2021. The fan-favorite show has had its ups and downs over the years, from council bureaucracy battles to losing much-loved animals, and now it seems the Oxfordshire farm is in for its next big challenge. The wet summer weather has been causing havoc not just for us desperate for some sunshine, but also for Kaleb on the farm, as the poor conditions have made it hard to plant and sustain crops. Taking to Instagram, the agricultural expert shared an update to fans, writing, "I can sense this being an interesting and difficult season. We really don't need this rain in July after the winter we had," he commented, alongside a facepalm emoji. Kaleb's concerns come after the official Diddly Squat Instagram shared their own worries about the massive amount of rainfall over crops. In June, the DS page uploaded an aerial photo of flooded fields and wrote, "It's going to be a rough year. All that seed sowed, drowned with the constant rain." In a bid to battle against the potential losses, Jeremy has recently diversified his portfolio by buying a local Oxfordshire pub. The former Top Gear star revealed the news in his Sunday Times column, explaining that despite warnings from friends, pub life is the next challenge he wants to take on after his farm-owning journey. As one friend put it, "Owning a pub these days is even more daft than owning a farm," the TV star jokingly quotes in his article. But there's something inside a man that causes him to think, when he has the means, it'd be nice to buy the village boozer. Clarkson referenced his failure to get planning permission to open a restaurant on his Diddly Squat farm, efforts documented throughout his Amazon Prime series, was one of the more concrete reasons behind his decision to purchase an old Cotswoldy site in need of some restoration. I also wanted a room I could turn into a clubhouse, which on wet weekdays would provide a mental health forum and a free pint for the nation's farmers, he went on to explain. I wanted dogs and families round the fire, and a restaurant where absolutely everything had been grown or reared in Britain. On this topic, he continued, even the salt, pepper, and wine. I had even decided there'd be no coffee or Coca-Cola.